you've been enjoying my reflections on my albums, and if it's your first time, well, welcome. I've reached my 8th album, and this is called Let Love Inside. The reason I'm looking at all my albums anyway is because I'm in the 40th anniversary of being in the music business, okay? So this album, Let Love Inside, is produced by Errol, O'Mealy and myself, and it's on the Mercury Japan label. And so far as we know, it's only available in Japan. We might try and do something about that. The title is named after one of the tracks on the album, Let Love Inside, which is one of several tracks that I wrote. But we have other featured writers on the album. So Errol wrote Life in the Tropics, that's Errol O'Mealy. And we have General Degree featured on a remake of Someone Loves You Honey, so he wrote his segment. On Come On Over, Papa San is featured there with his own contribution, his own lyrics. And I was honoured to have Richie Stephens sing a duet with me, You Are Everything. That was great. The musicians on this album, you're going to be hearing names you've heard before if you joined me for earlier sessions. Drums, Clevie and Danny Brownie, Handel Tucker and the Firehouse Crew. Because Firehouse Crew worked on one of the tracks called System, which we got from Gussie, okay, and included on this project. Bass, Danny and Glenn Brownie, Benji Myers, and again the Firehouse Crew, and Paul Henton. Keyboards, Handel Tucker, Clive Hunt, Robbie Lynn, Tyrone Downey, Mikey Wallace from Chalice, and Paul Henton. And on sax, you probably guessed it, Dean Fraser. On harmonies, or BVs, background vocals, we have, and you've heard this name so many times, Pam Hall. Well, she's one of the best, so why not? And she's also my sister. Dean Fraser, such a talented guy. Stanrick, another great talent. Mikey Wallace, who unfortunately we have lost, great talent there. He was keyboardist from Chalice and Third World, and me. And by the way, I mentioned Paul Henton earlier, and I should have said Computer Paul, because I think most of you might know him by that name better. Let's have a look at some of the tracks now. Well, thank you Richie for that lovely duet you blessed me with on You Are Everything, a cover of a Stylistics favourite. And what else stands out to me? I particularly like You're My Type Baby. I wrote it, but I love it because of the arrangement and the fact that it's bringing in some jazz to reggae, and I do like to blend different things with reggae. Also, towards the end of the album, we managed to include a few ballads, and ballads are something that are dear to my heart as well, because it's another way of expressing myself. So, House of Cards and For You are two of my favourite ballads. And I remember that there was a Caribbean Song Contest some years back, and I had decided to enter one of my songs, and I submitted I Love You As You Are, which is a gentle melodic reggae. But I remember letting Don Toppin hear For You, which is a ballad, and he said, oh, this is the one you should enter, this is what you should enter. But because it was a Caribbean Song Contest, I didn't go with the ballad, I went with the reggae tune. Maybe I would have been more successful with the ballad, who knows. But you give them a listen and see what you think, because I have tried to include ballads and different genres on a lot of my albums, and I think they haven't been exposed very much, so I'd be keen to see what you think of them. Okay? So give this a listen, Let Love Inside, and stay tuned for the next one. See ya!